Hey there. As always, this is for entertainment purposes only. I'm not an expert, nor should this be construed as any legal, financial, mental health, anything else expert advice. Okay, with that said, let's move on to the next step in the journey. Oh, 1 minute. Just some quick information before I get started. I was recently interviewed about how to love yourself with confidence, which serendipitously this video is about. I've included, if you're interested in the video, or in the, not in the video, in the article, I've included that link in the community tab. So if you're interested in reading it, feel free. Given the timing of that interview being published and the fact that so many people recently have been struggling with confidence in different aspects of it, I decided to release some of the videos that I put together based on my own experience and journey, in the hopes that others can have their own journey with it. You can view those, and they're the only thing up there, on the YouTube channel Along the Way by GDA. I don't know if I'll continue to release courses like that, but again, or information like that, frameworks like that. But again, shouldn't be treated as expertise. It's just kind of inspiration and a way to help people maybe wrap their arms around things. So each video will be released all month in different stages. All right, so on to the next step in the journey. As I had mentioned, with confidence, and I've recorded this before in earlier videos, I really thought I had tackled my relationship with loving my body and gotten past the shadows from the past, if you will. But I started being really cognizant of my thoughts. Once in a while about my outfits, or worrying about how I looked in front of others, or comments to myself when I looked in the mirror. And then I realized when people hit on me, it just bumped up my validation. It was like a little hit. And I started to realize that energy. So instead of basing on like a high vibe energy all the time, it was based on other people trying to pick me up or other people saying things to me. And I didn't like that. I didn't like that it was like looking for a proverbial hit. So I was honestly pissed at myself because I'd done so much work tackling this. And then I immediately thought about it. And I was like, you're not being very patient with yourself in this process. And this baggage has been piled on for years and years and years through experiences, people, systems, whatever. And so why did I think that I could solve it completely with the sessions that I did before? I realized that the lessons, of course, were going to pop up back into this evolution of growth. And it wasn't a band-aid. It wasn't like a one and done situation. It was more like, and I'm big on visuals by this point, it was more like an iceberg that needed to be kept chopping away bit by bit, little by little, as the pieces of ice surfaced. So I set the intention about patience in giving myself grace and self-love for myself. I had to realize that I'm a human, right? Who has emotions. And I had to treat myself with the love, patience, and grace that I gave others. Still, at this point, wasn't mastery of it. I realized that my perception and paranoia about how the others viewed me were actually thinking based on my own reality, what I thought of myself, if you will, what I was making it mean, and exactly what I thought of myself. And just a side note, it's a good tactic. I've used it a lot of times since this. I don't know, this was quite a while ago when I was doing this in my journey. And so if you kind of step back into observer mode and say, okay, what am I feeling? What are my emotions? All right, what am I making it mean? It makes things easier. I actually was able to tease myself about being so damn serious with myself about tackling this shit. Just understand, again, another visual. It was like peeling an onion, layer by layer. I went back, still in Costa Rica, to hike, and then back to my favorite picnic table that I've shared with you guys before. And I did another visualization. Again, taking my time to visualize loving every single body part, every single piece of me with complete love. And then after I took my time doing that, bit by bit, piece by piece, I visualized going into the ocean completely naked and told myself to realize how beautiful my temple was and how my 3D self was actually built in perfection by the universe. And who was I to insult that? I visualized water flowing through me and washing away, cleansing me, if you will. Again, bit by bit, and letting go of it. I visualized healing white light all around me. And as I did, slowly, it just got brighter and brighter and brighter in the visualization, that white light. Taking my time doing this, a huge feeling came over me, powered by light, self-love, and I truly was so proud of myself, of my inside, and my goddess self for the first time, maybe ever. Until next time, have a great weekend.